a magical night at the Bell Center. We had the return of Carey Price. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, the butterflies were in the air before this one started. I'm sure Marty St. Louis probably had to settle everybody down and say, listen, I want to see a good game tonight. Carey's back, and we gotta win this one for him. I don't want to see any stupid pregame antics. Pizzetta, okay? I know your brain is shaped a little differently than everybody else's, but we gotta stick to the program here and play as a team. Price's entire family are at the game. They've got front row seats to this. And hey, his oldest son now plays for the Habs. So how fitting is that? Bam! The lights are on. The fans are going nuts. They're all chanting Carey's name. We get a classy tribute for the late Mike Bossy up on the Jumbotron. Rest in peace to him. And wow, the puck is dropped. We waited 75 games this year before we finally get to see Carey Price between the pipes. And the night he picked to come back, it just so happens that Yoel Armia was the best player on the ice for the Canadiens. Wow, let that one sink in. Now, the opening period of this game for Carey Price was a complete snooze fest, okay? He didn't get a whole lot of action. He did make a couple of saves, but nothing too crazy. He stopped all 8 shots the Islanders threw at him. The second period was also a snooze fest. He stopped 4 shots that the Islanders threw at him, and he was beginning to feel pretty good here. This was his night, and nothing was going to screw it up. Not even... yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. So, after 40 minutes of play, the score was still 0-0. A lot of the fans at the Bell Center have been successfully now put asleep through Habs hypnosis. But what the fans didn't know was that this was all just a big part of the Islanders' game plan, okay? Barry Trotz, he did his homework. He told the boys all about this. He said, hey, just lay low, okay? Weather the early storm, and then the Canadiens, they're gonna screw up. And when they do, remember the play, okay? The classic movie that we watched at today's practice. Oh my God, and then it actually happens. Compliments of the great coach Gordon Bombay. Corey Schweineman did a zig when he should have zagged at the blue line, and the New York Islanders construct the NHL's very first Flying V. Holy shit, check it out. Parise to Barzal, Barzal back to Parise, and boom, back of the net. Price didn't stand a chance, and Chris Weidman can't even believe it. Look at him. The look on his face says it all. They just got Bombay. Then only a couple of minutes later, things go from bad to worse. Cause just like your first piss when you're out drinking beers, the seal is now broken. Carey Price plays the puck from behind his own net. The Habs fail to clear the zone, and Dobson gathers it up and rips a bullet past Price as well. Things are definitely not going as planned, okay? And to make matters worse, right after the second goal, the Islanders, they send out their plugs. I'm talking Matt Martin and Casey Zizekas. They're friggin' Harry and Lloyd on the fourth line. Matt Martin fires a shot on goal, and then Jeff Petrie knocks down Zizekas right in front of Price, and Zizekas says, you know what? Whoopsie daisies. He attempts to get back to his feet, and he actually trips up Price, knocking him down, because what are they going to do about it? Jeff Petrie's angry switch goes off. Hey, you can't do that. We don't tolerate that kind of shit around here. He gives Zizekas a big hug and asks him if he wants to hang out after the game, and KC says no, and the play goes on. The Habs pull the goalie, the Islanders score an empty net goal, and that pretty much sums up Carey Price's return. The Habs, in their own barn, they get shut out by the New York Islanders. Kudos to Ilya Sorokin. He played a hell of a game, and hey, I guess they won this one for Mike Bossy and Coach Bombay. Now, before this one did come to an end, we did see Joel Edmondson and Matt Martin get into a bit of a pillow fight. This fight was so bad that I was embarrassed for them. I mean, I didn't even see Edmondson's head for half the fight, so I'm not even going to show too much of that. It was pure diarrhea. Anyway, game 1 of the back-to-back is over, and now tonight they're about to take on the Washington Capitals. I don't think we're going to see Carey Price play both back-to-back games, so we may get treated to some Samuel Montembeault tonight. According to Marty St. Louis, for the remainder of the season, they're just going to listen to Price. Whenever he wants to play, he can. My guess is his next game is going to be Tuesday against the Minnesota Wild, and who knows, maybe he wins a couple of games before the season comes to an end. And hopefully, Arizona pulls their heads out of their asses and begins winning some games as well, just to help out a little. Jeez. Anyway, guys, I normally don't do a whole lot of game reviews, so this video was probably a bit all over the place. I'd say I'm sorry, but I'm not, okay? I just kind of wanted to review Price's first game back, and it's not my fault the Habs didn't even score a goal. Blame them, not me. That does it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on the game down in the dirty, rotten comments section. Don't forget to sucker punch the like button on the way out of here, and hey, see ya.